Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that sounds like it's ripped straight from a Hollywood blockbuster, but it's completely real. It's the incredible tale of a woman who stared down the barrels of guns with nothing but courage as her shield and saved dozens of lives. This is the story of Mary. The year is 1944. The place is the Philippines, during one of the most intense periods of World War II. The Battle of Saipan is raging, a brutal conflict that left thousands of casualties on both sides. In the midst of this chaos, a young woman found herself in a unique position. Her name was Mary, a local resident who had learned Japanese from her time working with Japanese families before the war. This linguistic skill, combined with her immense bravery, would soon make her a legend. As the battle neared its devastating conclusion, hundreds of terrified civilians, including men, women, and children, were trapped. They were hiding in caves along the cliffs, caught between the advancing American forces and the desperate, cornered Japanese soldiers. The soldiers were telling them horrifying stories, convincing them that capture meant certain torture and death at the hands of the Americans. For many, jumping from the cliffs seemed like the only way out. It was a scene of utter desperation and horror. The American soldiers knew they had to get the civilians out, but the language barrier was a massive wall. Any attempt to approach was met with fear and often tragic consequences. They needed a bridge, someone who could communicate, someone who could be trusted. That's when they found Mary. At first, she was hesitant. Who wouldn't be? They were asking her to walk, unarmed, into a volatile war zone, straight towards caves filled with armed, desperate soldiers and terrified civilians. But seeing the families, the children cowering in fear, something shifted in her. She knew she had to try. So, with a loudspeaker in hand and an American flag to show she came in peace, Mary did the unthinkable. She walked towards the cliffs, her voice echoing across the battlefield. She wasn't a soldier. She was just an ordinary person armed with an extraordinary will to save lives. Imagine the scene. Explosions in the distance, the crackle of gunfire still hanging in the air, and this lone woman's voice cutting through the noise. She spoke in Japanese, her words calm and reassuring. "I am coming to you as a friend," she would say. "The Americans will not harm you. They have food, water, and medicine. Please come out. Think of your children." She pleaded with them, sharing stories of her own, trying to connect with them on a human level. Her first steps were met with suspicion. Soldiers pointed their rifles at her, civilians screamed at her to go away. But Mary was relentless. Day after day, she returned. She would walk right up to the cave entrances, sometimes just feet away from hidden soldiers, and she would just talk. Her persistence, her genuine plea for their safety, began to slowly break down the walls of fear and propaganda. Slowly, miraculously, people started to listen. A few brave souls would emerge, then a few more. Seeing that they were treated with kindness by the American soldiers, who offered them water and candy for the children, the trickle became a stream. One by one, family by family, they came out of the caves, surrendering peacefully. Mary personally escorted them to safety, holding the hands of scared children and supporting the elderly. In the end, Mary's incredible bravery is credited with saving hundreds of lives. She walked into the heart of danger with no weapon, just her words and her unwavering belief in humanity. Her actions earned her the respect of the U.S. military and a place in history as a true hero. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest weapon isn't a gun or a bomb, but a voice of reason and compassion. What an unbelievable story of courage. It really shows that one person, driven by empathy, can change the world even in its darkest moments. Thank you so much for watching. If you were moved by Mary's story, please hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible true stories you may have never heard. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe and be kind.